Hi, beautiful. We are about to see people absolutely destroy their hair, strand by strand. Oh, I'm scared.
So as you all know, my hair story transformations have been quite difficult in the last year or two, hasn't it?
I love a good bleach in a van. Because as if it's not already hard enough to bleach your hair by yourself, she's doing it in a van with likely no shower available. Okay, so this is gonna get really crazy really quickly. I can already tell. That's red flag number one. Doing your hair in a van, I don't recommend it.
All started off when I dyed it blue, going back 2 years ago, had long hair, dyed it blue, had to bleach it 3 or 4, 5 times I think on a trot, and it all fell out, all cut down to about there. So I've been bleaching it ever since, and then I've been trying hair extensions to try and get the length back, and then I tried to tape in hair extensions, which then all the sticky stuff got all caught up in my hair, so I ended up having to cut my hair right short, even chunks out the back of my hair. I was freaking everybody out.
Maisie, you're freaking me out, girl. You are freaking me out already. We haven't even gotten into any of the color work, and you've already done everything in the books to your hair. That means your hair is already so compromised to the point where it's probably gonna fall off the moment you bleach it. So this is going to be scary. I would be very cautious if I were you using any kind of bleach in your hair at this moment, because you have already put so much bleach in. Extensions, you said your hair was already falling out. What the fuck?
So today, I'm back doing my hair again. I'm trying to go from brown back to blonde.
And she's trying to go back to blonde. Oh, Maisie, please, girl. Please, don't do it.
The weather is beautiful and it's making me want to be bright and bubbly again. And that's how I feel happy. That's how I would like my hair. Just remember that.
I just know this woman is the nicest woman ever, and I want to be friends with you. If you're watching, hello. I want to be friends with you.
So once again, I went to bed with Mondo last night. Not literally, but all night I was watching him again.
Maisie, don't talk to me. You were talking to me? Why am I already a fan of Maisie? I'm fangirling over her.
I've watched his videos hundreds of times, and I mean even the same video hundreds and hundreds of times. Now it's dangerous watching Mondo. He can either teach you something, or his videos encourages you to do stupid things, or he can encourage you, or they can encourage you to not do stupid things. I've already done like the what was it called? The unicorn haircut.
The butterfly cut, the wolf cut, which one?
But no, this time I was watching lots of going brown or going black to blonde. Summer's coming.
So Maisie, you've watched a lot of my videos. That means you should get this right, and you should know exactly what you're doing. So I'm expecting a lot from you, but we'll see. Because it asks in the title, will I ruin my hair? Will you ruin your hair? I'm thinking based on your track record, probably. You've learned a lot from me. I don't know if we're in a really good place to do this ourselves. I'm nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen.
So Oops is my good friend today. Color Oops. Had so many of you recommend this.
A lot of color oops, guys. I've been seeing this color oops pattern in my last few videos. Like, everybody has been using color oops. We've seen it all the time on this channel. They love the color oops. Me, I don't love the color oops. I mean, it's fine. I don't really see a huge use for it. I prefer a little bit of bleach. I feel like it's easier to work with and more predictable than color oops. I'm a bleach guy. What can I tell you? I love me some bleach. We're besties, but we're also enemies.
You know, after trying the 2 other ones and it just didn't even touch it. Scary. It makes me feel like, what's going on? Now this one says extra strength, but I'm sure my other one did as well. So this one says 20 minutes. Now the other one absolutely reeked.
I love her. Absolutely reeked.
So even though I am 44 years of age, I do get an awful lot of people telling me how I should have my hair and what I should do to my hair and what I shouldn't do to my hair. I'm not happy with this. I've never been black. Never been black.
I gotta say, Maisie, I feel like you are going to absolutely rock the blonde. The black is interesting. I don't know. I don't feel like it's complementary to your skin tone at all, and I feel like it's very much too dark. I do feel like the blonde's gonna lighten you up, give you a little more of that pizzazz and that life back to your hair. However, I haven't really seen what her hair texture looks like currently, or the length or anything, because it's been up in this ponytail this entire time. So I am just bracing for impact on what we're about to see when she takes that ponytail down.
Oh, I shouldn't mix that yet. I need to take my hair down. Yeah, so this has been unusual for me to be sort of this dark. I want to brighten myself up again. Now, I haven't washed my hair for a few days, which I think that's a good thing.
Maisie, babes, your hair, you just took it out of that ponytail and it did not move at all. That means your hair is so dry. It is dying for hydration, girl. Oh, mine is too, low key though. I have hairspray in, okay, so it's fine. But Maisie, your hair is not moving, girl, and that shit is stuck in place. Maybe bleaching it is not the best idea for you right now. Don't do that because your hair is gonna fall off.
You'll see, it has actually grown since it got the big chop, since I had to hack at it and take chunks out of it.
Hack at it and take chunks out of it are two phrases I never want to hear when it comes to doing your own hair. Ever! You look beautiful today, by the way. I forgot to tell you. I've been looking at you this whole time and I'm like, damn, they are gorgeous. Hello. If you think I'm gorgeous too, like the video and maybe subscribe so we can do this again sometime.
But one thing you are going to notice, as I've noticed, is the greys. I'll be honest, I didn't even know I was this grey. I knew I had an odd one, obviously, but I didn't know I had this many.
Going blonder is great for somebody who has gray hair because it really blends in that gray as it comes in. It's super difficult to have really dark black hair, dark brown hair even, and have gray hair that is above like 25% gray. It just becomes such a nuisance. You end up with this harsh line at your roots when your hair grows back, and that only takes about a week or two until you see that line again, and it's just not easy to keep up with. If you have a lot of gray hair, I definitely recommend at least having highlights or going blonder.
All right, bottle 1 into bottle 2. Now I did only actually get 1 box of this because it was 20 quid. So I hope this is going to work. If it works or it does the majority of the job, then maybe I can see about getting another box. But I didn't want to pay 40 quid like the other 2 boxes and it doesn't touch it.
I mean, Maisie, I get it. Listen, it's expensive, but I don't know what to tell you because like if you're gonna do your own hair, you gotta at least buy enough supplies to do it, right? Or else why do it in the first place? I would probably recommend next time buying enough because you're your whole head. So this means we're gonna see a whole lot of spotting and a whole lot of missed sections because there's not enough product, which happens more than you would expect in this channel.
This is frothing up. Maybe I shouldn't have shook that first. I don't know if I'm gonna get it all in because there's bubbles in there now. So that's strange. I've just noticed you don't actually even get a conditioner. Right, here we go. Apparently this is only gonna take 20 minutes. So I can only imagine straight away I'm gonna notice results. We'll see. Now I'm not sectioning it. I know.
Hey, see, I thought we were friends. Maybe I thought we were friends. Maisie, listen, you know that the heat from your scalp makes the color process faster. That means don't start with your roots because this has developer in it. This is how you know you should not start with your roots. When you have to mix 2 things together, that means that there is developer involved and there's going to be an exothermic reaction, which means heat is going to affect the color. The color and the heat are gonna be combined. I actually don't remember what the exothermic means. I just know that it is exothermic, and exothermic means like heat is involved with the process of developing the color. Okay, I'm not a chemist, okay? Leave me alone. So she's obviously gonna get hot roots here.
I ain't got time to section my hair. It's coming out a bit strange.
Maisie, I thought you watched my videos, girl. The way you're putting it on like shampoo is tragic. It is awful. It's scary. It's stop. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You're stressing me out already. I'm literally about to itch my arm off. Holy shit. Now, why are you putting on like shampoo? Why are you starting at the top of the head? Start at the bottom. Start at the back. The bottom, the back. Go work your way up. And then keep going up. And it's gonna be so much better that way and easier that way. And you're gonna get more even results. And I swear you should just listen to me, please.
Maybe I've not cut that properly. Let me just have a look. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. That's the stuff.
Yes, that is it.
That's the stuff. Get it in there. Now, the other one didn't hurt my head at all, so...
The way that she just did that was honestly one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen. She literally put a huge tub of it on her hand and then boom, splat right on the head. Oh, girl. This is gonna be the most spotty thing I've ever seen. This is going to be crazy.
This one smells a lot better than the other one.
Well, thank goodness.
So, just hope I'm going to have enough on this application. As I can't get a delivery from Amazon till tomorrow.
Hold on, you guys. I need a little meditation. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, girl. Why are you doing this like this? Why? This is red flag number 2 for sure. That is not the way you should ever apply color. Start at the bottom back of your hair and work your way up in paper thin sections going horizontally across your head. That's how you properly do it. This is a major red flag. How many red flags is she gonna get by the end of the video? We're not even like halfway through yet.
So this is going to be a long process and me trying to go back to blonde. I want to do it properly. I want to do it in the best way I can. Be a little bit sensible. I'd never ever use the hair dye remover ever in my life until the last 2 boxes. I've always gone straight in with the bleach. So I need to get up to the mirror at this point.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to take this in right now and I'm trying to come up with words to speak. I am just so scared of what we're about to see when she rinses this off. This so far is tragic and very messy, and oh my god, don't ever apply color like this. The only thing I will say is that she does have finer, thinner hair, so the heat from her scalp may evenly process this hair if she keeps it all near her scalp. She's still gonna get a lot of spotting, but it might be a little more consistent considering she has finer, thinner hair, and the heat from that scalp is probably gonna touch the ends of her hair as well.
I think the best way is going to be putting it straight on my glove, my hand, so I can feel where it needs to go.
No, Maisie, the best way of doing this is gonna be to section your hair properly and get it on every single hair strand. I thought you watched my videos. Are you sure it's not a different Brad Mondo? Because I'm very confused at this point. I don't even know what to tell you.
Not noticing anything, considering this is only meant to take 20 minutes. I thought straight away I'm gonna notice something. There we go, it's on. Dripping wet because I had so much contents to try and get through. So this literally is just the first process of me trying to go back to blonde.
We have a trash bag on the top of her head, which is totally fine. You can use any bag you want, just don't use something with ink on it. That will transfer onto your hair and it will not be cute. It's great to use a bag because we want that heat to stay in when we're using color remover. It's very important that we warm that hair up. We want that hair to expand and let all those fake color molecules out of the hair. That is what we want.
There we go. So they do say 20 minutes.
And this goes in the Hall of Fame of best hair creations while your hair is processing. I don't know what else to call it. Give me a good name for my my Hall of Fame, because this one's good. This is a cute look. Never mind our foil girls. Some of the girls with foils, they create some crazy shit on their head. This one, very chic, very Met Gala worthy, I will say.
If I feel like it, I'll give it an hour. I didn't read the instructions.
Perfect, why would you? F the instructions, right?
Update, it's been a 20 minutes. So I just want to check it on the 20 minutes to see what's, you know, they recommend 20 minutes, don't they? Now I'm a little bit nervous because I've been sitting outside and the sun has been particularly hitting this side of the head and that's getting quite hot. So I'm getting a bit nervous. It might work on one side and not the other. Okay. Oh, there's a change.
My nervous too. Like, she's freaking me out. She's like, I wasn't expecting a change. Like, isn't that the point? Isn't that the whole point?
Okay, but why isn't it doing my... Well, of course it wouldn't do my roots because my roots ain't dyed. My roots are probably about this length.
Oh no. It's gonna do your roots. If it has developer in it, it's gonna do your roots. Even dye permanent color can bump your base in a way. It can just slightly change the color of your natural hair. The only thing that doesn't affect your natural color is semi-permanent color.
So I've got plenty of hot water. I've made sure. I'm just gonna rinse it off with a bit of shampoo. I'm not gonna condition.
Girl, where are we right now? This is getting very creative. Where are we about to wash the hair? Hold on, where are we?
Because I'm then going to have to properly bleach. Well, I am going to have to bleach it. Let's rinse this off. Let's see if I can get a lot of dye out of this. Oh, just got soaked.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. We have a proper shower to use. I didn't know. I don't know a lot about Vans. I don't even know what you call them. I didn't know she was gonna pull out a full-on shower, so we are in a good spot now. Okay, sick. I'm gonna take that red flag away that I gave in the beginning of the video. She's only at 1 red flag. That's kind of crazy.
Let's see how much dye comes out of this.
When you're rinsing off color remover, you must use very hot water, like as hot as you can stand on your head, and rinse it for a very, very long time. I mean, the longer the better, but at least 10 minutes, I would say. You really want to warm up that hair so that all that fake color can come out of that hair strand. Whoop, right down the drainy poo.
Wow, yeah, I can see bits of dye coming out of it. Not drastic.
Ugh, the hair is looking red. We are not even close to blonde. Not even a little smidge of blonde is showing up right now. I mean, we have so much farther to go.
Let's do the big reveal together, yeah. So I've lost half my makeup. Oh wow, oh my god, I'm ginger. It's not a pretty job being a girl and trying to look beautiful. You lose all your makeup, you look like this and you smell like a toilet, yeah?
Well, I guess so.
Well, let's blow dry this. Well, I tell you what, I could actually live with that. I could do something with that, you know. It could quite blend in. It's not total ginger. It's actually like, is it a light brown, medium brown? No, it's a light brown, but gingery kind of.
All right, Maisie, sit down while I tell you this. Girly, it's orange. Your hair is orange. It's orange. It's almost actually brown. I will say, I will give it a little bit of brown. Maybe ginger, but that sounds too nice. This is a spotty orange mess. And we have a lot of work to do.
It's not terrible. I could live with that, but I'm not.
No, we're not. You are better than that. I know it. What's up next, though?
I'm going to now start on my hair. Now, this is the same product I've been using for the last 20 odd years on a mat. And it's the same picture. It's the same box. It's like something out of the 1970s.
The moment you said I've been using this for 20 years, maybe it's time to switch. Because the formulas have gotten a lot better, believe it or not.
So yeah, after that treatment just now, my hair actually feels quite nice. I'm quite shocked. I'm very pleased that hasn't dried that out. Right, let's mix up some bleach. So at this point, I'm probably going to need 2 kits. So I've actually got 2 kits available.
Oh, thank God! Somebody finally gets more than one box color to do their hair. Everybody always just buys one and they think it's enough. It never covers their entire head. We're always in a sticky situation. You guys have seen it, you know. I mean, it is bad. But today, we got 2.
I can see everybody shouting at me already. I'm not doing sections, right? It's just the way it is. Just slap it on there. I will make sure this gets covered. Don't you worry your little self.
Issue her a damn red flag right now. We are starting at the worst place we can possibly start, which is at the front of the hair, guys. Why the front? Why not anywhere else? I know you want to see what you're doing, but it's just the wrong place to start. And I hate giving out red flags to you, Maisie, but that you needed one there.
I always need to do 2 kits on this anyway.
I want to tell everybody this, and listen, I promise you'll do your hair better and faster if you section it out. I swear, this seems like it's easier, but believe me and trust me, it is not. It takes twice the amount of time. Also, girl, grab a comb. Comb that shit through, okay? Or else it's never gonna be even. Would I do that in a salon? Probably not, but can you do it at home? Yeah, because otherwise it's gonna look like shit.
Because I always tend to miss an odd patch or 2.
Yeah, girl. Oh, we know. We've seen you miss a few patches or 2.
So literally just smudge your hand in there, look. Good consistency though. Gotta give me that.
I'll give you that one. I won't give you anything else though.
Right. Let's do this properly.
Girl, it is too late to do this properly. We are not doing anything properly. Do this properly? Where? When and how? What? No.
Starting to scrape every little bit out now because I feel like I haven't had enough or got enough. Now I do have the other kit, but ideally that's for the second go so I can touch up in the places where it needs to be. So I think I've gotten it all. You will let me know.
No, I'm gonna let you know, Maisie. I'm gonna let you know. You didn't get it all. Actually, you missed pretty much everything. Everything you could have done wrong, you did wrong.
I've never really bleached my hair from scratch or brown with only 1 kit before because I've always been blonde, so whereas the 1 kit always lasts. Anyway, fingers crossed. Let's get a bag on that.
Well, don't start now because you need way more color on your head. This is not enough at all. You need like so much more. You shouldn't be able to see through the bleach. We need like a solid layer on there to the point where it's kind of looks like a big white blob. That's when you know you used enough bleach. Otherwise, it's gonna dry out too quick. It's not gonna process fully, and you're gonna end up with orange hair still or bright yellow hair.
And let's see how that goes.
Yes, the bag's looking good, except we don't really want that much air in the bag. We want to cut off the air supply to the hair strands so that warmth just really stays in there. Also, you can spray the inside of the bag with some water or just trickle a little water in there so that it stays nice and moist inside, because bleach loves moisture.
Been about 15 minutes I've had this on my head. So let's take it off and let's do the big reveal together.
Oh girl, so we're about to see this hair fried off. 50 minutes, oh sh**. Her hair was already compromised and fine. It did not need that long to process. I am so nervous. We're about to see some shit go really wrong. I know it.
Now looking on the camera screen, I feel like I can see dark. Oh, I'm not sure. It might be just the shadow.
Oh, girly, that is dead. That's dead.
Wow. There's my hair in the hairbrush. I haven't seen the back of it. What's the back of it look like?
Do you guys see this right now? Do you see what's going on? That honestly couldn't look worse. Every time I think I've seen the worst thing ever, I see another thing that's even more bad. It is round, it is yellow, it has even black stripes in it, and the ends are falling off, and she just showed us a clump of her hair that came out. Oh my God. I don't know what she's even gonna do at this point. This is bad, and we still have time left in the video. That means she's probably gonna bleach it again.
Very patchy, isn't it?
Yeah!
And I'm noticing already my hair's getting fried.
It's been done fried, girl.
It's getting fried. I think I actually look like I've done a really bad hair streaking kit on myself.
She is the funniest woman I've ever watched do this to herself. She is so unbothered, but also bothered at the same time. And it's the best thing ever. It's so funny.
You know, like when some girls try to do highlights, and yeah, well, I technically have, haven't I?
Maisie, it is time to retire from doing your own hair, because this, and I know this sounds very intense when I say this, but I truly mean it with my whole heart. This looks horrible. Like, it couldn't look worse. And I genuinely mean that. Oh my, how did it even come out this bad?
Bit of a disaster so far, but never mind. Tomorrow's a new day. We're gonna give it another go tomorrow.
Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. I know for a fact that there's no way she's gonna do this again. No, no! Red flag. Do not bleach your hair again. It is so compromised.
And let's see how much I can fry this hair. This is tough. This is tough to get out of my hair.
Oh, let's see how much you can fry this hair. Let's not do that.
It's the process though, isn't it? Going from brown to blonde. It's the process.
Yes, but it's not supposed to look like this.
This is the back of it, if you can see.
We need to hit all the darkest spots first. I know you're not gonna do this, but if you wanna do it properly next time, just paint all the darkest spots. You're gonna need help because you can't see the back of your head or really any parts of your head enough to get this correct. So you're gonna need somebody to help you paint all the dark spots and then go in and bleach the entire thing over again once it's all yellow. But you really don't wanna leave that bleach in for too long because your hair is already very compromised and I worry about it breaking off. By the way, it already snapped off and we're about to do more.
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna pin it up, do it a little bit sort of better and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I've been sitting out in the awning, and actually at one point the sun was coming through, burning this side of the head, so I'm a little bit nervous this is gonna go blonder, or not blonder, but lighter.
I don't even think you're gonna have hair left on your head to know if it went lighter.
Yes, so it's been 45, 50 minutes.
Oh, no. 45 more minutes?
Has that worked? That's worked!
No, it hasn't. Your hair is gonna all come off. In a matter of 5 minutes, your hair is all gonna be on the floor.
Ah! No, it might be patchy, I don't know. Right, I need to quickly go rinse this off.
I love how happy she is. It makes me want to be happy about this, but I can't.
Ta-da! So this is the end product. Now I haven't dried it properly. I'm getting too hot in here, especially in this jumper. So there are little bits I've noticed I definitely have missed. Let's say...
Hold on. The fact that she had to look in the mirror to point out which spots she missed, as if it wasn't her entire head filled with dark spots everywhere. I think we're looking at two different things going on. Because what I'm seeing is a head full of patchiness. What you're seeing is, I did it good, and it looks nice. And there's just a couple spots of darkness. We are not seeing eye to eye.
In there, you know, there's like dark bits. I think there's another bit at the back.
Girlie, it's time to put that bleach away, okay, Miss Mama?
But apart from that, and the orange, I know it's orange.
And what else? What about the damage?
But I'm hoping now maybe my toner might fix that without having to do another bleach.
It won't do that for you. Toner doesn't do that. No. It tones, it doesn't lighten.
Or do I need to do another bleach? Maybe not all over, because now my roots are brilliant. They don't need doing at all.
Just fix the dark spots.
Just got to be careful now with the ends as well, because they're starting to look a little bit, maybe a little bit frazzled there.
They're not a little bit frazzled, they're falling off.
Finally received the Wella T18 toner and the developer that comes with that also.
Another red flag for using T18 over this damaged, compromised hair with 20 volume developer. Ugh. The T18 is gonna turn her hair gray because it's compromised as fuck and falling off of her head. It's gonna pick up on all those blue and purple tones in the formula. Her roots are gonna maybe be okay with 20 volume as well, so it's gonna damage her hair even more. Definitely at this point, you wanna use the semi-permanent color, and you're gonna wanna do a root smudge and an end formula so that you can kind of blend this shit out and make it look a little bit more even.
I look like I've made a wig out of leftover strands off me jumper, don't I? I'm so yellow.
I'm more concerned about the fact that your hair doesn't move.
Oh, your hair needs to be damp apparently. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do for that. Now, not wet, just damp. So I've got a spray bottle here. And I'm just going to sort of give it a light spray.
Now guys, when your hair is compromised and you want to use a toner, I would recommend sort of filling the lightest parts of your hair that are really porous and damaged with a mixture of water and conditioner. So you can kind of fill that hair. That way your hair has kind of a coating on it so it doesn't grab onto that toner too much and turn gray or purple or blue. It kind of just puts a protective barrier and kind of dilutes the formula a little bit on those very porous parts if you do that.
So it's just a matter of adding these two bottles. So I'm gonna add all of this, the T18 itself. Oh, that's horrendous. Wasn't expecting that, I must admit. Why does that smell like that's going to damage my hair? And I had done some research on the Google just to make sure that toners don't damage your hair, and apparently they don't.
They do! This is permanent color. It almost makes you feel like it's not gonna damage your hair. This is permanent blonde color, okay? It is 20 volume. If you do not have to mix any developer in with your formula, that means it's not gonna be damaging, and it's actually gonna make your hair probably feel healthier, because a lot of products, and especially my products, have a lot of great stuff inside them to make your hair better post-coloring. We do not use any developer in our XMONDO color formulas.
So that's the consistency you're looking for. It's a bit like, oh, don't want to say the word you might be eating. Kind of looks snotty. I'm just gonna go full in. Like I said, I've never ever used toner before. This will be the very first time I've ever used toner. This is the final procedure to going from black to blonde. So it's on apparently 30 minutes. Well, there we go. Oh, it's purple at the black, but purple at the back is in here. All right, so next time you see me, hopefully I'm gonna be this blonde goddess.
No, you're not.
So it's been 35 minutes. I'm so nervous. I was not expecting this to be this color. I just hope this washes out.
Okay, she's putting that color in her hair, and we're about to see what happens next.
Oh my gosh, it's definitely made a difference. I don't know if it's still gonna be blondish yet though. Yay! Am I happy? Definitely.
Maisie, I love you. I'm so glad you feel good. The color for me is not it. I think it needs a little more work with the bleach and with the toning, but we'll get there.
Good morning. I just dropped my kids off at school.
Patricia, there's so much going on. Holy sh**. This is going to turn blonde? I don't think so, but we'll see.
I've really been wanting to do my hair. I've been trying to fade my color out as best as I can. I have still a whole lot of color in there. Drink my coffee.
You're gonna need a hell of a lot of coffee because that hair is borderline red, which is very hard to lift out. Plus we have the dark roots, and we're gonna try and get this all even blonde.
Alright, so I'm gonna try this for the first time. It's the Color Fix by Argan Oil.
Argan.
I just know I've had some issues with certain things from this brand, so I'm curious how well this is gonna remove all of this color This is a semi-permanent color. It's not permanent color that's in my hair.
Malibu treatment. Guy Tang color remover. I always say I don't like color remover, but I just realized I actually really do like Guy Tang color removers. They're really good. It's like one thing. It's like a powder that's really good, and I use it all the time to get my fashion colors out of my hair quickly. It is damaging though, for sure.
Also underneath all of this, I don't think you can really tell. I'm wondering if it's hiding still or not, but I had a really dark turquoise green underneath this kind of like purple pink color that I have now.
Green. Wait, we have turquoise under the pink. Could it get any more difficult? We are just adding to the drama and to the struggle that this is about to be for you. It is getting stacked. Holy shit.
It was horrible. The brand that I tried, it was like fabric dye is what it felt like. And so I'm really curious what's gonna lift under this color.
You need to try XMONDO color next time.
All right, so I was mixing this stuff and it is so liquidy.
Color remover definitely tends to be a little liquidy. It's kind of difficult to work with, I'm not gonna lie. But it does make it great to comb through the hair because it is so liquidy and so thin in texture. You can really slip a comb right through that hair to ensure that everything is covered evenly.
All right, so I have all the product. I mean, it's a good amount of product that's in there. They give you two of these little bottles worth, so you can split it up if you need to. And it also says to not leave this longer than 20 minutes.
With all color processes and color remover processes, you gotta go around the head very quickly because once it touches that first strand, it starts processing. So you wanna make sure everything is getting on evenly at the same amount of time, or you can set a timer for the back section and then start a new one for the front section. That way everything processes for the same amount of time and it all ends up even.
So I gotta go quick.
Yeah, you do.
So I did part my hair in 5 ways, hoping that that'll help me out, and I'm gonna try my best to apply this as fast as I can. I'm gonna try to avoid my roots as this stuff does smell very strong, so I'm sure it will lift that color a bit.
Great, yes. Avoid the roots, please. Okay, we are starting to apply it to the hair. We're working our way around and the sections are looking scary. And we just took a massive section in the front of the head. That is a definite red flag for me. Guys, horizontal, thin. Boom, you got a red flag for that, damn. Also, we are getting the roots. We are touching the roots. That's another red flag. We are touching the roots with a color remover. Well, I'm going hard on you. That's 2 red flags in a matter of a few seconds. Oh, how many are you gonna get at the end of the video? A lot. I can already tell.
This just, honestly, it says gentle, but it does not smell like a gentle hair remover, so.
I don't think there's actually anything gentle about a hair color remover. You know, I think you can probably legally say that no matter what the formula is. I don't think that there's any standards for gentleness on a color, unfortunately. And you are going all around the head and getting this everywhere. Everywhere that it should be and everywhere that it shouldn't be. And I know you're gonna have spotting on those roots. I'm tired.
You've been warned.
Color prison right now. Lock me up.
Oh my gosh, it just melted away. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this on for 20 minutes or not. It's been 5 minutes.
I thought we were avoiding the roots. It's not happening in practice though, because I just saw you going like this to your scalp. What happened? Where are we not seeing eye to eye? Why? You said one thing, you did another thing. Our relationship is not going too well.
This is some strong stuff. The purple is basically gone, except for like this last little bit.
Well, we just said fuck it to the roots. We just started applying everywhere. What the hell? Okay, she's done applying to her whole head. It's everywhere. Whatever. Now she's gonna wait. She's gonna wait a little bit and rinse this off, and we're gonna see what happens. And it's probably not gonna look great, but it could if she gets lucky. We'll see.
I'm back. All right. This is after the color remover. I know you can't see, but there is like some tinge of green left behind. Yeah, you can pick it up right there. And like some small spots with some red, but overall, I took out most of the color that I had in my hair.
I don't know how she ended up not coloring her roots because it really looked like she was. Was I the only one thinking that? I know we both were. Like, hold on a damn minute. If you're shocked, like this video, please. I don't even understand how that just happened. I'm sure if she started parting that hair in different ways, we would see that it's spotted all over the place on her roots. But from the outside, from the top view, from the front view, it's looking kinda nice. Kinda nice. She definitely has that green and that orange all going through her hair. So this is gonna be a very big process to try to get all those spots to end up being the same color, because the palette right now is all over the place. It is beyond fucked up.
I probably left it for a total of 15 minutes. That is strong. This stuff is so strong. This Color Fix by Argan Oil, super, super strong.
It's more likely that your hair lifted very quickly because you have fine hair. Fine hair tends to be like, boom, done, we are lifted, we are good to go. It is pretty easy to work with when it comes to coloring.
But worked very, very well.
What are we gonna do next? I just know the next process is gonna be even sketchier.
I am really, really impressed with it. I definitely recommend it. Like I said, I probably just work fast. Make sure that you can work fast, because maybe if I had help, I would have made sure to like get a lot more coverage. But I think overall it was a pretty even color remover job. But now, on to the next step. I want to lighten up my roots. Some of the places where I had, like over here in front, I did for sure like put some of the color remover on my roots, and it did lighten it. I would say like just a little bit in like, you know, the front part areas, but I have really overgrown roots. I have stubborn white hair, so I'm gonna try to lift this out. I don't know, we're gonna see if we can match this.
I'm gonna say, probably not.
I'm gonna try my very best. So I say this every time. I'm gonna try my very best not to put any bleach anywhere else except for on my roots until the last 5 to 10 minutes. I was considering to put either, because I still have a little bit of this color remover, but I don't know, I'm kind of scared to like have the bleach and the color remover like on my head at the same time, because I don't know like how they would react chemically if they touch by chance.
I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I definitely like want to just touch some of the spots where I can see like most definitely I have like a banding of green.
The game plan we have laid out here sounds good. The game looks like it's gonna go well, but I just know it never ends up going well. It ends up a tragic mess. When people have a good, clear plan of what they're gonna do, for some reason they make it go even worse than expected. I don't know how they manage, but they do. And that's why we come back week over week and we sit here together and we watch them fail, because it's entertaining as fuck.
But honestly, my ends, fantastic, fabulous. I'm gonna try my best to like not go anywhere past here. So we're gonna see, we're gonna mix up our bleach and then we'll be right back.
So she's gonna do her roots first, great, okay, and then once those get a nice pale yellow, she's gonna then go in and fix all the dark spots in her hair, which I think is a good game plan. But let's see how she executes it. Lucky for her, she sped it up like 8x speed, so I couldn't really tell what was going on, so I can't really shit on her technique too much. Sorry, guys. But I'm sure it wasn't that good. Her roots do look decently covered, so that's nice, but I don't know how actually good it is, because I couldn't really tell. Lucky for her.
I'm scared, y'all. Why is it turning so pink? Like, I'm so scared. I don't know if that's just from like residual color or what.
Wait, hold on. When did your eyebrows get bleached? And this looks good so far. What are you panicking about? This is how it's supposed to look when you bleach your hair. No, looks good. This is how, stop wiping the color off with your hands. Stop wiping it off. It looks nice. Just let it process. It's still orange. Guys, when the bleach is on the hair, it always looks lighter than it actually is. You gotta leave it on.
I've only had this on for maybe 10 minutes max. I mean, everything's lifting. It's just like, why is it turning pink? I'm so scared. Like, do I just take it off now? This is what I mean. Always get nervous.
It's all good. It's not pink. It's just going through the levels of lifting, and the red is coming out.
I'm gonna try my very best to like hold out until my brows are maybe lightened up a little bit. This bleach has only been in for like 3-4 minutes. Whew, I don't know, but yeah, that's what's going on. This crazy science experiment here. See over here.
Red flag, we overlapped way too much on that existing blonde color. She's gonna see some breakage for sure. I don't like that at all.
So that was like just roots, but I mean, I know that I had maybe residual color, but I don't know. It's just looking scary, y'all.
Leave it. It's gonna be fine. I'm kidding. It's not gonna be good.
All right, so I've got nice pale yellow roots, and then I've got kind of like, it's kind of a neon orange, pink, banding going on, probably from all the colors, you know, that I had.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna have to sit you down when I tell you this. The back of your head looks up. Horrible. Like absolutely demolished, up, and there is shit going on everywhere. Girly, we have a lot of fixing to do. Why didn't we get all the roots? There is dark spots everywhere. There is light spots, there's over-processed spots, there's red, there's orange. It couldn't be worse. I have to, everybody's, God, all of you, please, do better, please.
But I definitely have that bright band right here, all around. So if I had someone to help me, maybe I would go and bleach again, another round, right? But I am nervous about that. I don't want to fry my hair. What I think I'm going to do is I have a couple toners here.
No, guys, I'm tired. No, I'm tired at this point. I'm tired. I'm over it. Tired and over it. You're telling me we are going to leave those spots in the hair like that? You're joking. No, you're actually kidding. You are actually joking. No. Toner. She's gonna tone her hair and she's gonna try and get those spots out with toner. That ain't gonna happen, okay?
I have, of course, Wella T18. I know that that'll probably do great over here. I'm just very curious how it's gonna hit on this.
Of course, T18. Mm-hmm.
Usually I use a volume 10 developer, so I'm gonna try to see if maybe using 20 developer will help boost this and kind of kick that band out.
It'll help break your ends off is what it'll do. Yeah, that'll do.
I don't know, I gotta see. And then I have this Snow Cap White Cream Lightener from Ion, and I think I'm gonna use this for my ends because they're really pretty blonde. I just want to like lighten up a little bit. So I am gonna try this one, and I'm also going to use a 20 volume developer in this. Well, I'm trying to put them all separate, obviously.
Again, what we can do here is do a root smudge, okay? I know you wanna be platinum all over, but it's just not gonna happen today. We can do a level 6, 7 smudge, light brown color at the root into a blonder color on the ends, and that will help blur the kind of fucked upness of what's going on.
So I'm gonna try to do my roots with the T-Wella 18, and then I'm gonna do my ends with the Snow Cap White.
Another red flag just for the toner formulas. It's not looking too good. Oh, these are bad. This is bad. Subscribe if you made it this far because clearly you're having a good time. And like the video if you haven't already. Damn. And shop XMONDO hair and XMONDO color. Damn. My brand. You gotta check it out. It's lit. I swear. I put up my whole body into those products.
Alright, I wanted to do a little video clip right now of like how my hair is looking. You can still see a little band, and you definitely still can tell my roots do not match my ends. I mean, it's not bad. It's much better than it was before the toning. It's a very natural, pretty looking blonde. I think that it looks good with my skin complexion. Yeah, I definitely don't want to touch any more products. This is where we're at.
It's definitely not giving what it's supposed to give, that's for sure. The spotting, it ain't for me. Bye, beautiful.